to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Miami, Grant outside. Feeds it to Pippen. Grant dishes to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered. And it's Chicago scoring again. Chalmers with it. James in the post. Guarded by Pippen. Some solid defense from Pippen. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The dish to Bosh. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
To the paint, here's Cartwright, and he goes in for the dunk.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
very
for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
Well, I tell you, I would have preferred to see a little more resistance from the defense on that play, though, guys. You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. Wade with the block, and he's able to get it back. Cartwright misses. LeBron up top, guarded by Paxson. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Grant the pass to Pippen. Pulls it from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Jordan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beyond the arc. And John Paxson good for 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Haslam against Grant. 13 feet away. Haslam, that's good. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Back to Jordan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And a new group in for the Heat. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for James. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The Bulls also changing it up. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Sellers comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Vincent subbed in for Paxson.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Vincent. Up top, Corzine. Jordan kicks it over to Corzine. Grant outside. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. No good. Some solid defense from Battier. The Heat with the lead. It's Allen with the drive. That's good. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Vincent. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Grant, that's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And there's the feed to Cole. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Jordan. Pass to Vincent. Tries from 16. No good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Miller. Haslam's out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Chicago leading. Here's Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Haslam a screen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Vincent's shot is good. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Miller, the pass to Allen. Dishes it to Battier. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Allen. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Allen's got his second bucket of the night. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. James checked in for Miller. Wade comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. Chalmers. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Wolf ball.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. Let's go. And again, no good by Chicago. The Heat trail by 4. Passes it to Chalmers. Back to Wade. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Here's Davis. And the Bulls with another miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Haslam can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Hodges. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Good from Paxson.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's LeBron.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bill Purdue's checked in. For Chicago. Timeout called, the Heat. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And here's LeBron outside, but they get it back. Battier dishes to Chalmers. And it's Chicago. Chicago with the rebound. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Some changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for Davis. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Hodges. The Heat trail by 3. Here's LeBron. That one a little long.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Chalmers. The baseline J off the mark.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Miller comes in for Shane Battier. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Corzine's checked in. Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring. Again. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Allen's checked in for Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. To the middle. It's deflected. Allen outside, kicks it to Bosch. He feeds it to Cole. The Heat rebound. Miller, the pass to Bosch. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And it's 6 points for Chris Bosch. Chicago leading. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.105 left now here in the second. LeBron outside. The feed now to Cole. On the wing, Miller pulls up from the corner. Sellers pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Jordan outside. Can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. LeBron kicks to Cole. Cole. To the paint. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. And there's the pass to Cole. Fires the three. That's good for Miller. The assist from Cole. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Can they get it? That doesn't go either for Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Good. Now, it's a 4-point Heat lead.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Corzine, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Heat lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Good quarter from LeBron. 10 points and a steal. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Chicago trailing here. So for Chicago right now, Cartwright is out there with Grant. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Paxson in at the 1.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
From the inbound, and LeBron with the layup. James has got 12 points in the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Grant with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Cartwright gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Cartwright. Miami trailing. Miller, that's for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Cartwright. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Paxson passes to Pippen, unloads from 9, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He has 8 points and 4 assists.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
Chicago leading by 3. Some fun.
Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Screen by Grant. Pippen, the pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen is doubled. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And a wide open look for Jordan.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Horace Grant. The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Hodges checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Grant against James. Stolen by Grant. A solo fast break. Here's Pippen. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like
For one of these teams, Greg, to pull away, maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play. Has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for James. Mattier comes in for Miller. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Cole. Davis is checked in for Chicago. And he gets it to go. And that's now 8 points for Jordan. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wade dishes to Chalmers. And Haslem kicks to Wade. Bosch, a screen on Jordan. Wade. And Davis pulls it down.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Mattier with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bulls making a switch here. Sellers checked in. Bosch with the bucket.
D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Corsi, he's checked in for Chicago. Vincent comes in for Michael Jordan. The Heat trail by 4. Wade outside. He dishes it to Chalmers. Inside. Haslem, that's good. Haslem's got 6.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Hodges the pass to Sellers. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Timeout called the Heat.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Chalmers dishes to Wade. He kicks it to Haslem. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Haslem's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Feeds to Haslem. Back to Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Bosch, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Corzine, and it's Paxson in for Hodges.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Vincent. And it's out of bounds.